Hey party people. Good morning. It is Thursday, September 19th, 10:30 a.m. and 28 degrees Celsius here in Seoul. This is not the stream I wanted to do this morning. I was hoping to get out to the Hanok village and do more of a traditional Korean walk, but that'll have to wait till tomorrow or Saturday or possibly Sunday. Reason for that being, I had to change Airbnbs, and I was able to get into my new Airbnb early, but not as early as I would have liked. I was either gonna ditch my luggage in like a locker or get into the new Airbnb early, like really early, but I was able to get in kind of early. So if I wait too long, then it's too late in North America to really get going. Oh shit. I think I just broke my favorite sunglasses. Let me see. No! No, I'm gonna have to get some crazy glue. Fuck. Anyways, Hardjot's here. Jacqueline S, Julie, Cam, Judy T, B Coleman, Gertej, Wesley, Alfred, Baby Shark Brooklyn. Thank you guys for tuning in. So I'm just in front of my new Airbnb. We actually walked by this school yesterday in a live stream I did all the way down to the Han River, and then we bus stopped back. But yeah, you can see the piece of plastic there. Fuck, I really like these sunglasses. So I'm gonna gently slide these into my pocket and then make it part of my mission today to pick up some crazy glue. That sucks. Oh well, when you buy cheap $10 sunglasses, you can't really expect them to last a lifetime. But yeah, the Chuseok holiday is over, so things are pretty much back to usual, although I think the big language academy on the street, Hackers, which is actually in the same building as the Airbnb where I'm staying, is not quite running. Oh no, indeed. Oh well, good thing that there's more to me than just a pair of cool shades. I take my stoic self. For a walk shade free. But you know what? There's a building here that's really funky. Lisa, $5, strong start, eh? I love Lisa that you always come to the rescue when there's a calamity. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for the $5. And there's my sunglassless face, unfortunately. But I got the lid on and it's kind of overcast, so I don't think we're really gonna need the shade. But I've always liked this wavy ass building. Jellybean is here. Not even 5 minutes in and we're already well over 100 people. Thank you so much, guys. So what I want to do streaming wise is I'm here a few more days. I want to do a morning live stream, probably around like a Hanok village, like the traditional area. And I want to do like a nighttime live stream. And that might even be tonight. It all depends on my plans and things like that. Open 24 hours. Wait a minute. Open 11:30, close 5. One of these two signs is wrong. What's up, Liberty Tree? Thanks again, Lisa. Sheena, 5 pounds towards some new sunnies. Is that what you call them over there? Sunnies? You guys don't get a lot of. But Sheena, thank you so much for the 5 pounds. Maybe at the start of every live stream, I just need to like break something, watch the super chats roll in, and then profit. I can retire early. Thank you, Sheena. See, I'm gonna try to get up early. Yesterday, after the live stream, I went all the way to Dongdaemun and I did the hour-and-a-half double-decker tour bus. I got a spot on the rooftop and I recorded it. So you can look for that video coming up, probably in the very distant future. I'm probably not gonna wanna even think about touching that one until I'm back in Canada. So places I want to go at night, probably with the camera, Hongdae, Itaewon, maybe Sinchon, and of course right here in Gangnam. There's already more people out and about. Gurtej's sunglasses haven't broken yet. One sec. Simon's Gordon, good morning. Look at this life on the streets with people having places to go. But I thought it might be good to just kind of have a destination in mind on this stream. One with the subway line I can come back on. So we're gonna head towards Coex, a giant mall with a giant aquarium in it. And that way we get to stream an area we haven't streamed yet. Although only one of my streams hasn't been in Gangnam. Oh well. Simon says Johnny Strides is a man of travel. He's a man of sitting on the bidet having too much fun with it. Just kidding. Or not. Maybe TMI. But my new Airbnb does have one of those. So we've been that way before. And we've been that way before. That was a joke, guys. And now we're going this way. I don't know if my finger pointing really made it. all that clear, but we're gonna head the long line 2 towards Yeoksom, and then Sunlong, then Samsung. And that'll be right around Coex. Morning, Chris Mills. Rocky Rambo's here. Welcome to Gangnam Station. There used to be, where this Krispy Kreme is, there used to be a New York Fries. I remember that like blew my mind when I first got here. But no, their poutine did not have cheese curd, so it was not really poutine at all. You know, just these clumps of mozzarella that they were trying to pass off. There's the Gangnam money exchange. I want like a S24 Ultra case that's thin with a MagSafe. Tell me it's not ridiculous. All right, we're gonna have to go up because the exit I want to take is out of order. You know, my calves are absolutely burning. On multiple occasions last night, I was woken up in the middle of the night with like the most painful Charlie horses in each leg. I think that's probably just like being dehydrated, but I can feel it now every step. They're just like pulsating. Someone needs some electrolytes, maybe. Love attack. Say break out in a Gangnam style dance. Yeah, I don't normally have this problem. I think I'm just not drinking enough fluids. It's all good. I need more magnesium. Honestly, I get like one Charlie horse a year, but I've had like 6 or 7 that were just so painful. It was to the point where when I was having one last night, I was like, can there possibly be anything on this planet more painful than this right now. All right, there's where I can get my crazy glue to fix my sunglasses. Super glue, did you say? Oh. And yesterday at the end of the live stream, I got dropped off at the bus stop right over there. My old Airbnb was over here. You'll notice cars just needle their way through people here. It is not like Tokyo. Well, we are at 260 viewers. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. And I've never asked this before, but leave me a comment down below on what you might want to see in Seoul next, or what you liked or didn't like about this or other streams. Just leave a comment. It helps with the YouTube stuff. And if you don't leave a comment, may your feet fall off and grow back as mutant feet that still work. They're just ugly. So we're heading towards Yaksam Station. My last Airbnb was right there, in that building in the center of the shot. Lisa says art. If we see art, we will take a look-see. Someone said real Korean food. Yesterday, after the double-decker bus tour, I had cheese dakgalbi. My favorite all-time Korean food. I had a couple of beers with it, and then I went back to my Airbnb, and that was it for the day and night. You're welcome, Dave. I'm not so much about the touristy sites as I am just seeing the everyday life when I travel. In Tokyo, I kind of made a point to hit all like the big, bustling, popular neighborhoods. Seoul has been a little more random wandering. And to be honest, this kind of thing is a little more my style, even though it doesn't do as well numbers-wise. It's not all about that. People are less likely to search and find an old stream if there's nothing they're searching for in it or in the title. KB. So this is kind of like a very nice business district we're walking through. Really nice sidewalks, tree covered. Modern buildings and storefronts. A lot of that sort of old Seoul with the villas. Is kind of disappearing rapidly. It's harder and harder to find those places. You'll still find them. Greg says it is beautiful. It is very, very pleasant to walk around here. Johnny, I should visit the War Memorial of Korea. The one just south of here. I have done that many a time as a teacher with students. And there's the cafe where I've been hanging out with my laptop, a twosome place. That very one. It's nice and close to my old Airbnb, but I'm gonna have to find a new spot. Hey, a camper van. Just driving my camper around Seoul. But if I recorded this route yesterday, there would have been about a fifth of the amount of people out because of Chuseok. Yeah, Coex, that's a Korean pharmacy. They don't really do the whole like Shoppers Drug Mart Rexall thing here. You either go to like an Olive Young or a Watson's type store for all the cosmetics and that kind of thing, or you go to a straight up pharmacy. Beware of cell phone zombies. That guy said I love you, Nana, on it. That's like the name of someone in Thailand, right? Nana. There's a coffee bean. Shoe shine action. So this is Yeokseom Station. That serves line 2. Should we try one of these yogurts? Let me see if I have one. One sec, guys. I'm gonna fiddle around. Yogurt all my own?
Huh?
How much? For
이거?
anyone. This one.
아, 그거?
Looks healthy. Did you? Okay. Oh. One sec.
잔도 있나 보구나.
22?
하나 더. One, two.
Oh, 미안해요. 50. No, I need a. Oh, sorry.
아, 됐다.
괜찮아요?
됐어요.
고맙. No, 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 no.
아유, 안 주시는데?
네, 고맙습니다. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
you.
All right, so she said it was 2,200 and I had 2,150, And then she said, it's okay, 2100's okay. And then I was like, no, take the 50. So that's what we were fighting over. But we've got a V food. I say Lota vitamin means something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that didn't focus. But what a sweet old lady. I didn't have to say the old part, but look at that car, man. Back in Toronto. Stopping? What is stopping? I will just keep going. Yes, they are required to stop. A nice little shot of V food. Vivian said she was super friendly. She was a little bit nervous because sometimes when you're a Weigukin like me, they get nervous, but I gave her some baby Korean. Now we're probably gonna have to walk around with this garbage for 10 hours. Hey, there's a chain I don't see as much anymore. This chain used to be everywhere in Seoul. Cafe Pascucci. I remember always going to a big one in Myeongdong, and that one was gone last time I was here. Recycle. Pow, pow, pow. So this street here is Nonyan. And we're gonna keep going straight. It's like a downhill shot all the way from here down to Gangnam station. Now that I've got my yogurty refreshment in me, it should be good to keep going. All right, this might be the weirdest pitch I've ever seen for a burger restaurant. No brand burger. Why pay more? It's good enough. Am I the only one who thinks that's absolutely fucking hilarious that someone did that with a business? Like if we were having like a business meeting and you said you wanted to start a burger restaurant, this is the type of thing I might suggest as like a total joke. I'd be like, hey, it's good enough. JJ, this is a little more work than vacation, I would say, but whatever, they all kind of blend together. The sausage and egg ciabatta, 4,200. Just remember, guys, their tagline is, "It is good enough." Ooh. Egg kimchi. 7,100, so that's like just over $7 for an egg kimchi burger, fries, and I'm assuming fries, yeah. And a no brand cola. No brand burger, it's good enough. Why pay more? I love it. I love how all their like slogans are in English too. As if they're just looking to appeal to the dumbass Weigukin walking by like me. And it worked. They caught my attention. I stopped and I looked at it long and hard. Shoe repair is a big deal in Asia. Cafe Artisy. So we're entering like the Sunlung area. It's where my buddy Chris, who I met in Bangkok my last few trips there. Oh, look at that big cathedral. He used to live there at Sunlung. Ba, ba, ba. JJ says shoe repair is important. I don't wear the kind of shoes you can repair. This is what they're afraid of in Toronto, e-scooters. Littering the sidewalks. Look at them, getting in the way, people tripping over them. Apparently, in Korea, you do need a valid driver's license to ride one. Which I don't disagree with. I mean, they've got motors. At least it shows you've like done your due diligence to understand the laws of the road. And there is zero alcohol tolerance allowed on them. And recently, a famous soccer player, I think a famous French soccer player, was busted on a scooter over the limit. So was a guy from BTS. Drunk driving. Where I come from, that's called being a piece of shit, but that is the law, and I don't think it's unreasonable. Somewhere off in the distance, there's a Costco. In fact, I think that would solve a lot of our problems in terms of like e-bikes and e-scooters. If they just said, hey, if you want to ride one of these things, you have to have a driver's license. I mean, they do hand out licenses like Cracker Jacks or candy in Toronto, but at least there's some attempt to understand the rules of the road. You are operating a vehicle with a motor. But this is like one of the more modern, newer business districts here. There's not really any super tall skyscrapers, but as you can see, the street is just lined with these medium tall office towers as far as the eye can see. For Callisto says another late night stream. I'm gonna maybe stream tomorrow morning as well, Toronto time. If not, Friday morning. I've been wanting to do a night live stream, but with it being Chuseok, there's really not been a whole lot to see or do at night. And as per my original plans, I was not supposed to be in Seoul right now. I was supposed to fly out already. Plans amended. Also, I've done a before and after video, or I'm gonna do the after part for how my plant survived being away for 3 weeks. I created an elaborate self-watering system that may or may not be working. But realistically, they just have to be watered for like a week and a half because they would survive a week and a half without water. So I'm reasonably confident I'm not a plant murderer. We're here, and we are going to Sunlung. It's interesting, they spell it S-E-O-L-L. That's like sung, but in Korean it's sun. That's like S-U-N, but that is S-E-O-L, Sunlung. I think that's just because they say it so fast, you don't really hear the N when Koreans say it. So they take the N out. So when you read it as a foreigner, you read it a bit more naturally. This is Sunlung. Let's cross over to the other side. I think it's gonna be a bit shadier. There's some Waegukings with their luggage. You hope I do an official head count on my plants? Lisa says I should get new sunglasses so you can vet them. All right, if I see a fine purveyor of cheap-ass sunglasses, I will consider going through that process. How's that, eh? This guy's a jerk. He should be carrying the 2 big bags and letting her have the one. Chivalry is dead. There's some art. Nas, the transit kid, is here. I ran into you in Pate Village several months ago. We are far from Pate Village. Cheap Sunglasses, a great ZZ Top song. I don't know, when I'm traveling with someone, I always take the brunt and carry all the heavy stuff. I'll carry as much as I can till they have nothing. Johnny causing trouble. I'm just kidding. I think they're like German or Austrian based on my ignorant understanding of their language. There's a Starbucks. Unstable is here. Do I see a lot of electric cars? No. No, I don't. There's some. And I've seen some EV parking spaces. But it's nowhere near as prevalent as Toronto. There's another Starbucks. The one thing about these business districts is they don't have a lot of character in terms of like a lot of the businesses and that sort of thing. Everything's clearly catering to like the work crowd. And still, imagine if Toronto's business district was like one long skinny corridor that was this nice with the subway under it. I used to go to Sabotin. I used to get their Doncass. Good to see that chain is still around. There's where I got my deodorant. Office Depot. Lisa says no good grit. I think you'll see some of that in tomorrow's stream or the next one when I go to Samcheongdong. Lisa says feels University Avenue-ish, except way more built up. And dare I say more pleasant, better tree coverage. There's literally convenience stores every 5 feet. But I've set my target for this stream. Hopefully we'll get there, to be Coex, a giant shopping mall, one where I once lost an MP3 player back when those were a thing. I was pretty gutted over it. Because I also lost my earbuds. Harry Baguette Bagel Lab. So one of the features of this area is just over to the right, not too far, there's a Costco. How are the bagels in Seoul? I wouldn't know. There's Songwon Station, exit 4. Still ain't seen no cheap sunglasses shop. JJ says, where was I supposed to be before the expected changes? Well, I changed my outgoing flight. So my Airbnb, I had to extend a day, and I changed my outgoing flight back to Toronto. So I didn't actually have a destination. I had a number of places I could go, because flights within Asia are all like $200-300 most. You can get a bunch for like $150 if you want to fly a budget carrier. So I was open-ended. And I'm still kind of open-ended. I can still change it, but I'm pretty sure we might just ride it off or ride out into the sunset in Seoul. If I come back to Korea, which I'm sure I will, we'll do like Busan and some of the provinces. The thing is, my timing was kind of shit with Chuseok. The last 3 days, there hasn't been a whole lot to do. So I've been trying to make the most. I made a few videos. I did a whole bunch of live streams. But the best period to be here starts today, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I didn't want to leave right before Seoul got really good. The happy-go-lucky ones says go to China. They would arrest me in 2 seconds in China. I'd be pointing out all the CCTV cameras and how they know exactly who I am and where I am. And they're reading every message on my phone. And if you watch other YouTubers who go to China, like Alina McLeod was there recently, they are suspiciously positive about absolutely everything. And when you go to an authoritarian dictatorship, that's kind of how you have to be. So I do not think I would be very compatible in China. I would not be able to keep my mouth shut. Hey, look, there's an ambulance. I wonder if they're harvesting organs. No, I would get in trouble in 2 seconds. This is my first time in China, but I've been to Taiwan. Oh, you mean renegade province of China, Taiwan? No, I mean the country, Taiwan. Okay, you go to jail. Like, I would not survive there. Hey, look. Look. Should we do it again? We almost have to. JJ says, yeah, same. Ooh. Oh, that's not Tim Hortons. I don't know. Oh God, I gotta mute it. Sorry guys, I have to mute it due to the music. Oh my god, they have chocolate dips here. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so the last time we went to Timmy's, they did not have chocolate dips. This one does, so I ordered one. All right, we're gonna wait for this. I gotta mute it again, this music. All right. I think my coffee's ready, but we're gonna eat this first quickly. So we're gonna power through this donut and then we're gonna go out and drink our cold brew. What the hell are we doing in Canada? This is so much better. Every single element of this donut, other than its size, is superior. Look at that chocolate. What are we doing, folks? What are we doing? This is incredible. It is perfect. This is like better than like one of those $6 or $7 hipster donuts you get in Parkdale. So I don't think this is very healthy food. Certainly if I had someone monitoring my diet, they would not approve of it. But come on, man. But hey, it says pull, but I can push. Timmy's cold brew. So that donut and coffee set me back about $7. Coffee is something that's not cheap here. And that yogurt drink I had was about $2.20. That was a very pretty pink shirt with the bow that man was wearing. Christo says it's heavy fuel. I don't know. I really wanted to try the chocolate dip because the chocolate dip in Bangkok was out of this world good. And the chocolate dips in Toronto are not. And the one in Seoul was just as good as the one in Thailand. So who's ever running the Asian arm of Tim Hortons, they know what's up. But they're misleading everyone because that is not Tim Hortons I just went to. That was a very competent donut shop. The employees seemed happy. Service was good. Everything was clean. It was nice. That was no Tim Hortons. I could have made a joke there, but I cut myself off. Lisa digging the music at the Timmy's in Sunlung. So I think we've been to both Gangnam Tim Hortons. Euro Nation says compare the donut to Krispy Kreme. I think I've blown my donut budget for the trip. I've been eating so healthy too here. There's another chain that is much better here than we're used to. It's no longer Dunkin' Donuts, it's just Dunkin'. Did they do that in the States too? Is that like a total chain rebrand? And these ones, just like Timmy's, are like really, really nice. JJ says he'd get huge here eating Korean snacks. Timmy's versus Dunkin' versus Krispy Kreme. We'll let someone else sacrifice their health to make that comparison. We are near Samsung Road, so Coex probably isn't too far from here. Grand opening, Rain Coffee. Sorry, I'm a Canadian tourist A. I just went for the Timmy's. I haven't actually had a Timmy's cold brew in Canada, so I couldn't tell you how this compares. If someone did that in Toronto on the sidewalk in an actual like moped, I would have myself a viral TikTok video for sure. But here it's like, eh. What is this? What is that? Costco Square Garden. All right, I'm gonna have a seat for a sec. I don't know if this thing is a bench or if it's a piece of artwork. We're gonna sit on it for a sec. I'm gonna lay my coffee or my camera on my coffee. All right, Lisa, have a good night. Linda, it is not live. I pre-recorded it and just anticipated you asking that. Johnny's digging up the weird art to take home. Meth Doctor is here. Very interesting name you have there, Mr. Meth Doctor, or Miss. don't know, can I cross in 15 seconds? In Seoul, if you don't cross before it's over, you will get run over. Well, Toronto too, but there we go. Honk. We are almost there. What is the tallest building in Seoul? We were streaming right in front of it 2 days ago. The Lotte Super Tower. Jeanette, $7 towards your cheap designer sunglasses fund. Good night, Johnny and pals. I enjoyed everyone's company. Jeanette, thank you so much. I might just put that $7 towards the crazy glue to save my current sunglasses, but I'm also gonna try to find a new pair. Have yourself a good night, Jeanette. It was nice to have you aboard. So we are, I think it's called Samsung World Trade Center. There's a giant Hyundai department store. We are near Coex, Prada, Louis Vuitton, Goyard. All brands you'll never see me owning. This whole area is under construction. But we're gonna cross because the Coex shopping center is over there. Sheila Stay, there's a big hotel. Cam says I'm a daily vlogger now. You'll see when I get back to Toronto, if I'm still streaming like 6 days out of 7, maybe, just maybe, you could say that's the case. But can I just say, holy shit to the wireless networks here in Korea. This has just been zero issue streaming, like full ass signal the whole time, no matter what. I go underground. That first stream I was using kind of 2 janky eSIM providers, but now we're only using 1 janky eSIM and 1 super solid eSIM. And it is clearly the way to go. All right. Yeah, when I first moved to Korea, this was the place with like the fastest internet in the world per capita. So the average person was more likely to have a high-speed internet connection than anywhere else, and it was the fastest on average. I think they've been eclipsed. I think a lot of places have like adopted fiber, whereas a lot of Korea is still on cable. But still, it's a very well-connected country. I remember like riding buses through mountains, like literally tunneled through mountains, and you'd have a full signal the whole way through. There's the Grand Intercontinental. All right, so we are here. I think this is Coex. All right. That should be me up there. I legitimately have not been here since probably 2011, 2012. This is not a place I came to very often. It's now Parnas Mall. Ooh. You guys want to go to Egg Slut? We gotta go to Egg Slut. Why would you call your restaurant Egg Slut? McDonald's. There's an H&M. That H&M has always been here. Starfield Coex Mall. Straight ahead. So this is like Parnas Mall over here. They're divided. All right, after the stream, it's straight for some Egg Slut. They've got a security guard here, so I'm gonna low-key pretend we're not streaming. Or we'll just go this way. What is Field of Fiesta? All right, we're gonna have to leave this music. Starfield Coex. It's always just Coex. Oh, you can probably hear my sunglasses. So they have the Exhibition Convention Center, the Trade Tower. Should I eat my lunch here and do like a Coex mall video, walking one of Korea's largest malls, what used to be the largest mall? BGZT Lab. Studio Tomboy. What a name. Studio Tomboy. Oh, Jeanette, why aren't you still here, Jeanette? Look where we are. Look at this bookstore. Look at this. Tell me this isn't the like wildest bookstore you've ever seen. Let's get the wide angle going on. Oh, the people with their cameras out in here, so I don't feel so awkward. There's a dude doing a vertical video. A lot of people over here. Take us to Book Church. See if the bookstore has the history of Egg Slut. I think most people here are not shopping for books. That's the flaw with this bookstore. Cam says it's breathtaking. One second, guys. What a unbelievable bookstore. I do not feel like a weirdo with my camera here. Everyone's got like a GoPro or a camera. Most of the big Korean bookstores have foreign sections. They definitely have a section of English books. Kyobo definitely does. I think this bookstore was here before, but I don't think it was like this. I don't think it was like a tourist attraction. Look, see? You can get Cosmo. Vogue in Chinese.
주황색 예쁜 거. 아니? 그때 네가 나한테 얘기해줬는데 이 코엑스에.
So it is a massive, massive shopping mall. Epigram. Oh, and Onitsuka Tiger. Fred Perry. I don't know shit when it comes to brands and shopping. There's an exhibition hall and conference room straight ahead. Zara, Columbia. I don't know, we're just strolling the Coex. This is expensive compared to Canada. The Tim Hortons I went to was. So I don't know. There's the big theater, the mega box, and the big aquarium. I like how they have this little walking track through it. This would make it easy to do a walking video through Coex. It was like, hey, just follow this trail. They'll take you all the way through. That would be pretty sweet. There's that bookstore. Cacao Friends. Right, we're gonna cut through the store. I'm gonna take a picture of this while we're here. Kind of nuts. One sec. blue path helps you find your way out if the zombies are chasing you. Yeah, I mentioned in my live stream the other day, there's an area where you can drop off your bags and check in for your flight. And it's actually not Gemshill, it's Coex where you can do that. So that would be over in that direction. And then you can catch a shuttle. There's an UGG. Shoeless. I read that as 1969. You're so full. There's a Muji. So I guess technically we're in a different shopping mall now, and the sign says Harness. Aesop, get your very expensive hand soap there. All Saints. Hey, a Lululemon. Nothing like some Canadian retail action. All right, we are back out. So you know what, ladies and germs? I think this is just about it, eh? I think that's gonna wrap this stream up. I'm gonna find some lunch. And we're gonna turn around and head back. Although I have a question for you. Let me know, do you think I should do a video through Coex Mall since I'm here? Do you think we saw enough of it, or would you like to see a dedicated video on the channel through Coex? Or just take some time off this afternoon? Let's see what the chat says. JK says yes. Meth Doctor says sure. Gertej says have a lovely evening. Yes, please do a mall video, says Cam. Yeah, it'll be a little bit longer and a little bit more in depth than what I just did. Heinzel says yes, I just got here. All right, I'm gonna think about it since I'm here. We'll get a video under our belt already today, but I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I want to thank our mods, I want to thank our Patreon supporters. Huge thanks to everyone who sent support as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment down below too, what you thought of the stream. One of the problems is when I do these streams and then everyone goes to bed, they get less engagement. But anyways, Thank you so much, guys. And so I'm gonna contemplate doing the video here, but as always, I will catch you in the next one. Oh, I just heard arigatou gozaimasu.